everybody, the SUNSfan here with Trent. Don't laugh in my intro. I couldn't even.
You
get
waited
it.
so
Damn
long
it.
for that. My God.
No, because the intro that I use is a really old Moonduck video or intro where it has the duck, or is it? No, it's a cat meowing. I think it's just really long.
Oh, you're using a bumper.
I'm using a bumper, and it's a longer one than I'm used to.
And you special.
But that's TrentPax. You can follow him at TrentPax. You can tweet him telling him thanks for ruining my intros every single time. Typical Canadian thing. This is game 3 of a best of 3 for the open final qualifiers. Zotac something Asia. Yeah, there we go. WG.Unity versus Slayers. Slayers coming up big in game 2, countering that life stealer.
And they really did, and now they're going to let them have it again here. Free is gone, Magnus is in. Ladies and gentlemen, will they take it first overall? Because he's also a pretty good hero against Lifestealer. So these guys seem to be down with just letting that thing slide, but I'm starting to think, I don't know if Warriors game you're going to give up the Legion Commander again. Like, if they don't take it in the first phase, they'll probably either ban it or they're going to pick it here. Have to see. I'm not feeling the Disruptor opener.
Are you feeling the LC first pick?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
All right, we get a Rubik instead. A new hero.
What is this?
I've never seen this hero before. They better have a good cosmetic. They better make use of that null field. Whoa, IO Legion Commander. All
so
right.
they take it for themselves. Wrecked. Very good combination. The IO Legion, of course. Pretty common stuff. Good global presence for the duels. Now they just need like a Nyx Assassin or some hero like that. Can be a little bit difficult to work that specific guy in, I suppose. But they could go for maybe Bane still, like the position 5 guy who just roams around and finds someone, starts it off.
What are your favorite counters to IO? Like, are you an Enigma fan? Witch
I like
Doctor, Disruptor.
But they already have Rubik, so it's kind of awkward. It's not like quite the best combo. Winter Wyvern, I think, is pretty good against the right partner. Legion, it's okay. You could Cold Embrace heroes if you're worried about them losing the duel. Or you could Winter's Curse, of course, and let them apply the damage right onto the IO. So I would be fine with Wyvern or Enigma.
Here's a weird question for you. I'm pretty sure I know how this works, but I just want to... I've never actually thought about it. So, Wyvern ult applied to... Let's say Wyvern is on the Dire side here, okay? And they apply the ult to IO, who's standing next to Legion, who's dueling somebody. Legion doesn't attack IO, right?
No. It is one of those weird ones, I believe. Because there's a bunch of weird interactions with Duel and Berserker's Call. As far as I know, nothing interrupts Duel except... Does even Berserker's Call interrupts Duel as long as it's obviously secondary, which it would have to be in order for it to work. I don't know. I don't know, Shannon.
Does
you make me do these things.
I don't think so. We need to test
Why do you do this to me?
This is stuff
you know, I have all this great knowledge, and I can pick all these heroes, and you have to find something that's
I
gonna
do
get
it
me all.
to Synderin all the time.
All right, the taunt has the same priority as Winter's Curse, but lower priority than Duel. So, same priority means that affected units attack the first taunted unit. So, that means it goes first. So, Duel supersedes everything else then.
I mean, he can't cast Duel in that case regardless.
So, Duel always has the highest priority over all taunts. Berserker's Call and Winter's Curse.
Okay.
Both apply a target. Yeah, so you never have to worry about Duel.
Wow. Very good. See, this Synderin wouldn't have done that. See, he would have just conceded that he didn't know.
10 seconds remaining.
And that I'm amazing for asking the question. And then instead of looking it up online, he just look at chat because that's all he does. So you're doing a great job.
2 minutes
Trent.
away, dude. Thanks, man.
Wow. The Synderin's very patient. Invoker's the second pick here for Slayers. He's been banned every game second phase, I believe. So they're trying to pick it up before that happens, obviously. Sand King, very early Sand King.
Especially with their current lineup. That's a little awkward to squeeze in. So,
do they play Sand King 4 position? Is that generally what we see?
10 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
that's where he tends to be off lane, but I would guess with this Legion Commander, you would think that it's probably going to be some sort of a position 4 Sand King, but then that means that your IO won't be able to help with the Legion Commander, probably. Well, at least you definitely can't duel mid, and now you need like some secondary solo safe lane, like a Timbersaw or something like that.
It could be. How crazy is a position 1 Legion?
It's not that great. I mean, I was gonna say it could be a dual lane mid with Legion and Io is not ridiculous at all. And then it could be sanking off lane. Now they have a Dazzle, so this is definitely a core sanking. So this is probably offlane sanking and Io Legion mid.
I don't know. Have you never seen Dazzle mid, bro?
Hey man, I seriously think that could be good. Have you looked at his talents?
10 seconds remaining.
He has very good talents.
Didn't we play that yesterday and got destroyed?
No, he played support Dazzle. I played position 1 Witch Doctor, and I was owning, to be fair. We just needed like 1 stun. Like that 90 damage talent was pretty sick.
Right,
dude,
buddy.
I was rich.
So for those that don't know, we were actually making content for Dota Cinema.
Well, we tried.
And we didn't post it because it was so bad. Because we lost, and it was very embarrassing, and I was raging. Anywho, Magnus picked up. What's the combo here? It's a Ricky. Oh, okay. I love it.
Decent counter to the IO.
Dire team ban.
That classic like AoE sort of skills that you want up against IO and their buddy. So they have a lot of that going on right now. And yeah, probably I would say the best position for. Ever since that game we played with the Magnus and the Ricky, and I was offlane Magnus in your position 4. You snowballed so hard, I couldn't believe how much this Ricky snowballed just from Empower. So now every game I look for that because it was just good. Like it catapulted into like position 1 territory.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I only play position 4 as position 1 anyway, much like Slacks. But
there you go.
It's super good. They're still going to need probably one more. They'll need a carry that can take advantage of Empower.
I think Void would be pretty hype, honestly. But there's IO save and there's Grave, so it's like not quite that good. But with the Empower, it's nice. Slark's a very common one. Juggernaut's still in.
Juggernaut's still there. PA.
Another very common one.
The classic Empower.
Yeah, and 1 dagger.
I'm surprised though. I feel like LC owns PA, like just owns her.
Really?
All you do is get blade mail and she's dead.
I mean, true, but you can also dagger IO and then IO's just gone, and that can be a little bit rough. Remaining. But there are some issues. That's true. Blade mail is very good.
5 seconds remaining.
Last pick coming out for WG.Unity.
Oh, again, we do assume it's position 1. So you probably want those heroes that are decent against PA, but that can be a little bit tough. Not the easiest person to counter. You're like, do you buy an MKB? Or do you get an MKB guy? And then you're like, well, think about how long it takes to get MKB. It'll be an Ember
Spirit. Okay. That was another hero we didn't mention that could have been good with Empower, but of course they already did have their mid. Do we see position 1 Ember ever? Just curious. Yeah?
Yeah, it's fairly common at this point. So with all the lanes set up here then, this should be rather intriguing to watch where our IO goes. See where feels the need to help out, depending on where this Legion wants to go now.
So whose lineup you taking? You've been wrong every time so far.
Let's
yes, make it 3 in a row.
Perfect. I'm gonna. I really just want to cop out and pick Warriors Gaming Unity because I think they're gonna win. Do I like? And I don't like the other lineup enough to say. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Warriors Gaming Unity. Actually,
I think WG's better. Okay, I think they're just plain simple better. I mean, the last game showed they had half the kills and they were still in the game, and in fact they were leading most of the game. But if I'm going by lineup alone, which I'm trying to be unbiased here, unlike you, Trent, who's being super biased right now.
True.
I love the Ricky lineup a lot. It's probably gonna get shit on, so let's do it. Game number 3 of this best of, I'm sick and tired of saying it. Okay, we're not fucking saying it anymore. I'm done. It's the Zotac qualifier Asia best of 3 final open WG.Unity Slayers. That's the best one yet. Hey, we have a different courier.
It's default.
Oh my!
Oh wow, this dire courier though.
I still love it. What do we have?
That's pretty cute.
Oh, it's the Doge and Cat, huh?
Pretty
adorable.
adorable.
Has a health salve. Wow. And a TP scroll. I feel like TP scrolls aren't that big. What do you think?
Is that what it's supposed to be? Do you think?
What else? It could be a recipe, I guess.
I don't know, like a map or something. I don't know. I didn't really think of it as being items.
Oh, you think that's the actual mini map he's holding? That would be pretty cool, actually. There's no anus in the cat or the dog, though, so not super realistic. But still, oh, look how cuddly he is. That's cute. All right.
Glad you picked up on the more important details.
He's very cute. Look at him. Very good boy. That's a good... Oh, no, not this again. Oh, boy. That's a good bugle boy. All right, ward's going to be placed here by Dazzle. Ricky did not see it, but he sees Dazzle on his way back, so I have a decent idea of what's going on here.
Kind of cool. Right. Nana takes the Legion. So he'll be heading into safe lane, and it'll be Ajit who heads mid. So a little bit of a lane swap thing, but not too shabby. Right. And I guess as expected, right? The Dazzle, again, is going to be the interesting one, which is why I was bringing it up, because you could kind of argue to go top, right? Like, what does Legion need against a Magnus? You'll probably do more work with the Sanking, playing around the wave, and maybe using Shadow Poison, or rather, Shadow Wave.
30 seconds.
Get a little bit of extra damage. This Broken's going to go for a bounty snipe. Under. No way.
But I'll do my
Not going to get it. Zero faith.
Does that mean I have to go over?
I don't know. You can just side with me. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna say under as well. He's gonna go for the courier, which
he's just gonna miss the rune.
This is it.
I just don't think he's gonna get it.
He's actually going for it too.
Oh, we got it!
Oh, damn it! Damn you, Trent! Why do you make me so conservative? You damn Canadian!
That was great.
Should have went with my testicles. I always go with your nuts, guys, and girls in some cases. Okay, Io's going to run right into the Ricky. He's going to give him a little right-click action. I feel like they still haven't fixed that. The attack sound from Ricky when it's backstab. It's like a double sound. Maybe that's intended, but it sounds like he's attacking twice. It's weird.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was supposed to sound different.
Just report that bug, guys. Make sure to do it on Reddit and not the dev forums, because God knows Valve doesn't read that. Ember Spirit. Getting right-click some more. Orb of Venom. Sunstrike will hit. Not going to do a ton of damage. Nice blocking, though, by Ricky. Damage has been done. Ricky. Oh. Gonna go
One more second.
1 second. Oh. Flame Guard's up in 5 seconds. No, they're not going to go for it.
Oh, Aya was down. X-Nova was in, dude. He's like, yo, just keep going. We got this guy.
PA is going to be bottom lane versus the LC. Looks like the Gank squad is continuing this time to bottom lane. Ricky is like almost no HP, but Legion Commander is super low. And this, I would assume, should be a kill unless he gets an amazing juke out of this. What? What? All right. They see him. PA has a dagger.
He's like coming now.
Oh, the Sunstrike. It's actually going to connect. They didn't actually coordinate that perfectly. It's overwhelming odds. A lot of damage. Ricky, oh, just in range of the sentry. That was like right on the tip. That's what she said, for sure. There's no doubt about that. And somehow LC ends up. That's a disastrous gank.
I wonder if it was just stick and they just weren't playing the stick right or something, and she got one charge off. But damn, Nana making the plays. So that puts safely Legion well ahead.
Yeah, I would say
very scary place for a Legion to be.
How disorienting is that, or how discouraging, in fact?
I think that's pretty damn bad. You have 3 heroes there, and she gets like, first blood.
That is like the worst case scenario. The PA is probably tilting now. It's like, I was doing fine before you 2 idiots came in here.
That's the classic. Get out of my lane. It's like a guaranteed kill. Just leave.
Invoker, Sunstrike. Not sure if it hits. They're going to trade lives, but the Ember Spirit does get the experience. Io, in the meantime, looks like 2 kills are going to go the way of Slayers.
Yeah, next wave not quite there in time for Io to grab onto.
What do you think about the just 1v1 without these kills coming into play? PA versus LC.
I mean, should be relatively decent on the farm trade. The one real problem for the PA would be the Legion's right click, right? Like with Poor Man's Shield, it's hard for you to really do anything against the Legion Commander, and then her right click is 70 even without a Quelling Blade. So she can do a decent job at denying for the daggers, but you can already see that PA is doing fairly well. I'd rather be the Legion. Which is obviously showing just in the general, right? Like, look at this hero. She just runs at you. What are you going to do? You gonna trade with me? Before you're level 6, you're a garbage hero. Fight me.
Garbage. All right.
Get out of my wave.
Ricky's here, though. 3v1. This didn't go too well last time. see if there's going to be a repeat offense here or not. LC. He's taking a considerable amount of damage. PA going to kite him a bit with that dagger. Overwhelming odds dealing a lot of damage to Ricky. And looks like that's going to break things up. Top lane Magnus. Going to get right-clicked by Dazzle. Here's the Burrow Strike into the Shadow Wave. Magnus does have Skewer. In fact, he's going to use it onto Dazzle.
Really wants that bounty rune.
Yeah, is that going to be
That's
worth
what
it,
that play was.
Magnus, you are dead. That was... I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that was not worth his Invoker ends up dropping in the mid lane.
I think he thought he was dead anyway. Like, I think he thought if he tries to run any of these directions, he's going to die, so he went for a skewer play on the bounty rune.
Nice telekinesis into a smoke screen. But no deaths will come from that. His PA just getting completely bullied in this lane. Level 3 to level 5 right now.
And look for leeches. Like 6 stuff, guys. This hero, I mean, I'm surprised that she doesn't get as much respect in the draft.
Oh my god. If he had just waited half a second for that creep wave, that's a dead PA.
Yeah.
My lord. And PA just got to go all the way back to base. But Rubik's like, alright, I'll get some free XP, no problem. Breh. That's the way he says it.
Yeah, no, totally. That's what I would expect.
So in terms of laning stage, obviously WG getting the better end of that stick for the most part. In fact,
what were we casting? Oh, it was Betway, where they had this. Remember how poor that PA was? But in the mid game, the Empower came on and she just skyrocketed in net worth.
Indeed.
That could happen again. I assume that's why they're doing this, right? That's why you're shafting your PA and not just giving her this like full tri-lane top or anything like that. You'd rather have like half farm on Magnus and PA.
Sand
Nice.
King staying way too long. The Ricky shows up, and this is going to end up being 2 kills unless Dazzle can TP out.
Got Skewer.
Yeah, the Skewer is up, and down goes Dazzle. So a couple nice kills there for Slayers.
Well, at least PA has boots now, so she's a little bit better chance here. Better mobility around the lane.
Very encouraging. Well, at least PA's got boots.
It's crazy how she has to play this, though.
Yeah.
And think if you're a melee hero, how much worse, like, it actually gets worse than this. Like, where you can't even go up to the waves, you skip overwhelming odds every single time. Then you get these CMs partnering up with Legion, you get this Keeper of the Light. There's so many gross combos.
I mean, the main issue for LC in general with overwhelming odds is that you just don't have that much mana capacity to keep spamming it. But with Wand against a daggering PA, it's not really an issue. Magnus TPing out.
And that's really interesting too because of the way raindrops work, right? Because it's all physical damage from the PA. You can't raindrop. You can't just burn them away with your daggers. So it's super obnoxious.
You literally can't do anything actually.
And that's so much mana regen when you can't burn those off. Like 0.85 doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a big difference in these matchups.
Oh, he's gonna go for the duel. No, maybe not. Thinking better of it. Of course, there is a level 1 blur online for the PA, so.
And they're gonna have a movement speed bonus with the overwhelming odds, where he just like runs in with the tether and the balls to try and go for this kill.
Rubik is waiting on the backside here, and Ricky as well as
Io has a regen rune.
Super deep telekinesis into a sunstrike smokescreen as well. Io's here to perhaps save the day. Here comes the duel. He's super cocky.
This regen rune.
Ricky goes down. The regen rune for Ricky or for Io?
No, it was on the Io.
Yeah, Jesus, that's insane.
And
now here comes more reinforcements as Dazzle. It's gonna scare everybody. And LC lives, which is just incredible.
Sick bait. Mid lane. She's diving pretty deep here.
Yeah, Ember Spirit really wants to find this Invoker. Doesn't look to be in the cards today. Rubik, telekinesis into Sunstrike. And that's going to be a very easy kill.
Oh, that's satisfying. This Ember just gets a little bit too cocky because he hits past 6. He's trying to get a kill on you, and your whole team shows up.
Yeah, Ricky is definitely a problem for Ember Spirit. No doubt about it. Is there anything you can itemize? Just BKB? Is that pretty much it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get Force Staff on that here.
You could Yules, actually, right? And you could,
how long does
if you
Cloud
have a
last?
Remnant.
6 seconds. That's not long enough, though.
Yeah, but you could, if you have a remnant down, you could Yules and then use it before you hit on the ground, right?
Can you do that?
Like that stupid interaction with like Chrono and shit.
Alarmist, but
That same idea.
Okay.
Is under attack.
Do you actually expect him to go that item, though, Yules?
No, I think he's just gonna have to rely on his teammate getting 4 staff. But yeah, that's one of the problems with Ricky. He's very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, he's going to be stealing some, well, once these are taken out, some nice XP. These are double stacked. Is this a triple stack or double? I think it's a double. God damn it. PA, you piece of shit.
Wow, that's a bit of a surprising kill. Top lane against... oh, it was actually a full epicenter kill.
Yeah.
Damn, Kang.
That's a huge kill, though. Keeping PA down. Doesn't have phase boots yet. Really struggling. She has raindrops of her own. That would be quite handy against the LC, but the LC does a lot of damage in general. And Magnus and company going to be taking out this double stack in the jungle. So at what point do we start seeing the Empower come into play?
I mean, you have to get at least to level like 3 probably. 40% bonus is pretty good. I mean, 50 is the best. Let's get to level 4, so it takes a while. But he is Arcane, and he is max on the Shockwave, so he farms pretty quickly right now. He's just trying to hunt around and find himself as many neutral camps as possible.
Yeah, WG.Unity really wanted to find their stacks, but alas, they have been stolen. In fact, well, they're going to take out that one pesky creep that was
they're going to telekinesis and silence again. And RP.
Telekinesis into RP, into Sunstrike. Won't hit, but right clicks are enough. That is
to get some levels.
Big kill. WG still has quite the lead, though. 3K at 10 minutes. Not too shabby overall. That's the first RP of the game, though, so we'll be seeing many more to come, I assume. How close is he to blink? Not very.
I have no reason to lie about such things.
Still doing just dandy.
Sorry,
Sand King TP's in. Has the blink dagger available.
Yeah, he's very
for
scary.
6 seconds. He's going to get telekinesed away as Ricky, level 5, gets dusted. Ricky might be in some trouble, but they're going to force all their pressure onto Rubik. Ricky gets out. Rubik won't be so lucky.
At the stolen epicenter too, so probably pretty disappointing he didn't get a chance to use that, but that's the life. IO smokes up, not that you can tell. Great graphics.
Oh, they still haven't fixed that, huh? There's a little thing there.
Oh, they're gonna get this PA, the Invis rune. Oh,
oof,
barely.
Magnus though. Oh boy. Huh? Ricky's scouting it out. Nicely done. Oh, okay, Ricky. He's going to show himself. He doesn't have his ult. He's going to blink across the cliff. Very nicely played. Being a pesky little Ricky. Not quite level 6 yet, though. Even a level 1 ult with Empower is actually pretty freaking dirty.
There is certain to be
free money, dude. It's crazy. It's like so many free right clicks. Max attacks per unit 4 at level 1. And the cooldown of 40 seconds at level 1 is awesome, too. I feel like if this hero ever gets out of control, that'll be the nerf. It is pretty damn good.
This is an Ags game, by the way.
I don't mean to be
the Ricky?
Oh, yeah. But you don't go
up inside the PA.
It's actually super underrated. It's not even about staying inside somebody. It's about, I think it lasts 10 seconds, right? Or 10 hits. I'm pretty sure.
What? No.
Hold on.
No, you keep camera. I got this.
Okay. It extends the time, I believe. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that good.
Oh my god, it is. It's 8, 9, 10. You're right. Yeah, that is actually insane.
Why do you question me on Aghanim Scepter, sir?
I don't know. That just sounded so ridiculous. I thought I would have seen it.
It is insane. I mean, I think it's not an item you get right away, but
that's like god tier with Empower, dude. That's I'm down. I would be so down with Diffusal Aghanims.
Yeah, that's what I would
Maybe a blink first. I don't know.
Telekinesis on the Legion Commander. Smoke. Oh, IO. They bring him back just in time as Ricky's taken out, and here comes the duel. This time onto Magnus. It's gonna be enough to get duel damage. Indeed, it does. That's the second duel of the game for that little lady. Invoker nowhere to be seen for his allies.
Classic.
Yep.
typical Invoker players. And they've been kind of looking for this Invoker the whole series because of the Legion. But then finally the game where they, of course, don't get the Legion in the first phase, they wind up with their Invoker. So we'll see if he can make as many nice plays as he did on his puck last game for Desolé, but I'm not too sure. Bottom lane, they find a PA with another Epicenter.
I saw it, don't worry. Ricky's getting destroyed in the mid lane. In the meantime, we'll live to see another day. Sand King. So that was an Epicenter used, I assume.
Yep.
Onto the PA.
Good kill, good kill.
Very fast kill from Ember on a Ricky as well. Just spot him with that sentry towards the bottom rune area. And the burst damage is out of control.
And he's 3-3-1 with the greedier build too, going for the bots first, not going for that damage item. In terms of your Veil or something, even a Maelstrom. Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
What happened?
Look at Ember.
Ember? Bat? What did I say, Trent? What did I say?
I just can't even. I actually just don't understand life anymore. My life is over.
I love being. I hope it's not a troll,
What?
by the way. I hope it's not a troll.
I don't understand. How does this always happen? How?
I just say a lot of stupid things until one of them comes
But
true.
like, really?
That sounds like the exact same thing you said when I guessed the number 4. I mean.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't
Strike
understand.
onto Ricky. Has the smoke cloud. He's gonna get dusted. Nobody's really close. He can ult and then jump on a creep, maybe. It's gonna be close though. Has phase boots up. Gets Burrow Strike right off the bat.
Well, that is pretty friggin' funny. But I will say, I guess the difference and stuff. We weren't talking about this game, right? This was like game 1 or something.
Yeah.
Where this came up. But the idea being, I assume, is that because Cleave and the way it works with evasion, right? So this way he can, because you never want to buy MKB on Ember, and even though you're more magic damage focused, perhaps this is his idea of dealing with it. Like he knows they have a lot of split push on the Dire because of Empower, so and an Invoker. So he's like, okay, this is gonna give me split push. This is gonna help me deal actual damage to PA. Because if she had BKB, she would just be immune to Ember. If he went for the typical build right now. So, but seriously, I don't even remember last time I saw a physical damage Ember in a competitive
I haven't seen
game.
it since 7.0. And it's interesting to bring up because this talents, I've never, obviously you're going to go for the opposite talent tree. So you have 25 damage, you have, well, actually what would you go? I guess you still go 6 stats.
Yeah.
You still probably go 10 armor. I don't think you go flame guard, do you? Actually, the talents,
10 armor.
I remember them being a little bit different. Maybe they changed it or maybe I'm just remembering it incorrectly. But top lane. LC, Blink, RP, Sunstrike, stole the overwhelming odds, and we'll get a kill. Oh, here comes the counter initiation though. Ember Spirit brought here by Io. Oh my god, the burst damage is ridiculous! Double kill for Ember Spirit. Could have easily been a triple, but Io taking one for himself. So that's a lot of magic damage for that Battle Fury going Ember Spirit.
I would say.
That's without the 10% spell amp as well. Jeez.
That's some good stuff.
Bottom lane, Burrow Strike onto Invoker with the slow from Io. Deafening Blast only on 1. Oh, the neutral creep. Again, I told you again and again. This Satyr.
It's always this camp, dude. Gets him again.
Good lord. Dazzle, in the meantime, attempting to run away from this Magnus, who has Skewer, has Blink and 4, but going to use the rest of his mana on the PA, who is working towards a very late death. So, 18 minutes. He doesn't have the first Mithril Hammer. That's rough.
That is. But again, I mean the Cleave stuff. They're catching on up.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to change my announcer back. Hopefully people aren't annoyed. Is it Dr. Krieger? What's his name? I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I'm not a halfling player.
You're not a what?
Half-life player.
Halfling?
I don't know.
Are you a halfling?
I am a halfling player.
All right, smoke screen. I don't know why they call this spell smoke screen. It's actually super annoying. Should be smoke cloud.
Thanks for the heads up, SUNSfan.
Yep.
Good.
I can send a list to Valve for suggestions on renaming spells. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be changed, right? I can't think of any right now other than that, though, which is the issue. I could have talked about it for 30 minutes, but we're going to continue with the game. Ember Spirit. Little does he know there's an entire team of smoked players. Ricky's going to find him. Meanwhile, top tier 2 is taking a lot of damage. Oh, RP into the PA, into the smoke screen, and Sunstrike.
Oh, that screen sure is a large cloud of smoke.
Wow. I mean, that's the crazy thing, right? You see the entire team top, you're like, all right, I can just farm this camp. But there is an IO after all. Global presence with the duel.
And it's nice too, like this Sand King. We were talking about like it's hard to fit the Nyx, right? The second we saw IO and the Legion, we're like, well, it's kind of hard to squeeze a Nyx in your lineup, but they just go for the Sand King anyway. That same idea of getting this offlaner who's there to set up for these big relocates with a somewhat decent stun. Yeah, pretty good, 2.17.
You're getting closer to that Deso. This tier 1 tower, I believe they're just gonna trade the tier 2.
Are you not on net worth right now? I've seen them spamming.
I am.
Oh, good. Oh, phew.
Oh, I didn't see them spamming, but I did realize a couple minutes ago.
Goodness gracious.
Sand King. Oh, a nice burrow strike. And PA is dropped to her death. Yeah, that's stuff. When I was casting a lot back in the day, that's the one thing I would always forget is the net worth. I've gotten a little bit better since.
Desolé, mid lane.
Oh my goodness gracious, the Invoker! Destroyed! That's an armlet, by the way, LC. What does she go for next? Blade Mail, I assume?
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be, right? It's the PA.
Who gets the Force Staff? Dazzle?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I don't know. They have it's like Sand King,
Sand King has
right?
to. Oh, he has one. Right.
He's got his, but in terms of like the secondary, it is a little tough. It's like I'd rather have it on Dazzle than IO, honestly.
I mean, perhaps you just go BKB. Oh, he's going Deso on LC actually, going for just straight up damage.
Damage.
Ember Spirit finished the battlefield, so it was not a troll after all. I thought it was like
Deso.
On who?
On the Legion.
I already said that, but thank you.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say finish that instead of Blade Mail. Oh, I thought you were saying after the armlet. My mistake. Apologies.
It's fine, you know.
I'm sorry, I missed the first half of your sentence.
I wouldn't listen to me either.
I know.
It's okay.
Damn it, now I feel bad. I'm so sorry.
People don't realize when casters cast, they usually don't listen to half of what the other says because they're focused on
It can be hard
else.
when you're trying to find stuff across the map at the same time.
Exactly. Multitasking's hard. Get me some Adderall now! Anywho.
Or an energy drink sponsor would be great.
I'm drinking an energy drink right now. It's not helping, let me tell you. At all. Ricky's going to find Sand King. No gem yet, but there is a sentry in place, and my lord, the Shadow Wave deals ridiculous amounts of damage. And
so does Caustic.
In comical fashion, the Caustic finishes him off. All right, this is the farm discrepancy here. PA just finishes Deso now. LC has a blink and an armlet in addition to her Deso.
And they're going to try and smoke with this too. Imagine if this PA just goes on his Legion. Like, Legion's going to win that fight.
Yeah.
I would think, especially with Grave.
Well, it is weird, though, that she's not going Blade Mail at all against PA, as we
I think the
about.
PA is so poor that it's just not a concern, you know? If this is like a snowballing PA, you're willing to be that kamikaze Legion, but not even required.
Very true indeed. They can use this Deso to full effect on Roshan. Io getting close to its mech. See how weird that sounds?
Well done.
Do you see?
I thought Io was a dude.
There's no way Io is anything. Don't assume Io's gender, you piece of shit.
I'm literally ascending Io's gender. Wow. Whew. Language. Assuming.
Maybe there's an Arcana coming out that will turn her... damn it. Will turn it into a something. Like the Io Arcana is just like it's a big penis just hanging out. That's the Arcana. Dude, I would buy that.
It's got two styles. It's got a penis, or you can pick tits, or a third style is both. Just for everyone, you know? That's just inclusive.
That's perfect. I I would literally buy that. I'm not even fucking kidding. I would buy that, and I don't play the hero at all.
If there was a schlong and 2 tits, and that was it.
Yes.
That was the...
I love it. I love everyone. I'm all inclusive, man. Why not? But yeah, PA's in a lot of trouble. She's going for BKB next, but super far away. Only 300 gold at the moment. Ember Spirit, though. I thought she was going to go MKB, but it looks to be a Daedalus. Interesting choice against PA.
Kind of that classic item. Again, we talk about the cleave, right?
Classic.
For the Ember Spirit, so he doesn't really care about mischance. Because he'll just hit the creeps, and the cleave will hit her, so it's fine.
And since we've kind of talked about how the Battle Fury Ember hasn't been something we've seen in quite a while, cleave was changed drastically after 7.0, and I'm not even going to begin to pretend that I know each and every one, because they were all changed individually, like Battle Fury or Empower, for example. It's more, just generally speaking, it's more cone-shaped and less AoE. Less
right. It like won't hit behind you and stuff anymore. Right. In, like small doses. It's weird. Which
was probably the biggest nerf to Ember.
Oh, they're relocating top. They were trying to bait this PA, and it worked.
Oh, RP used onto LC, and the damage. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Aegis is popped, though, as PA decimates the IO. Grave is used super prematurely on the Ember Spirit, but they're going to find a PA one way or another. So it's a 1-for-1. Magnus TP's out. Sand King gets another kill, this time in the mid lane, as Invoker watches over the dead body of his comrade. And that was an Epicenter actually popped for the Rubik kill. So no field not helping.
Yeah, that bait didn't really work out too well. They almost hit the Legion first. Very close to giving a PA a duel one, but even then it was still Aegis, so...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think you're going to be right about the lineups, friend. It's a 20k lead at 25 minutes.
I mean, it is Invoker, but he only has his Aghanims, so this is the best place to fight when you only have Aghanims. You know,
is this
right on the high ground?
This is 100% win rate on Ember Spirit physical builds in 7.0. Wouldn't be surprised. A nice skewer into the smoke screen. And that's a free gem. That's a nice pick
I think
off.
there actually have been some in other games where I wasn't casting. So, like Miracle, I think people were saying is
I'm pretty
a little
sure
bit.
you've cast every game that's occurred since 7.0.
Well, no, see, I don't cast the ones where they invite OG. I was saying in chat.
Oh,
so.
right.
Yeah, that's an issue. You know.
All right. Well, what do I hear here? Ricky has the Empower. What level is that now? Should be level 4.
And I just said OG for Miracle, lol. But you know what I mean, Liquid. But.
Of course.
The good old days, guys. Good old days.
All right, so if this is the old Ember Spirit with the Battle Fury Daedalus, is it another Daedalus?
That I
the
don't
only
know
way
if
to
I'm
play
down
it?
with.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm down with that. Like, what's... Doesn't really need Lincolns this game. It's not going to help you against anyone.
BKB
doesn't really help you. It's like kind of okay against Invoker and Rubik, I suppose.
Smoke screen. I keep wanting to say smoke cloud, for God's sake. But all right.
Smoke cloud.
Smoke.
Yeah, no, he can pretty much buy whatever the hell he wants. Does he not have a... Yeah, he doesn't have a blink. I wouldn't mind a blink. I think that could be pretty handy right now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I love this value branch he said the whole time, too, by the way. I mean, that's just efficiency.
Yeah, I agree.
Get that slot, man.
I mean, what's better than that?
Who needs raindrops?
Who needs a TP, even, you know?
Like, he's got bots.
Ember Spirit, for God's sake. Up. Yeah, you need a TP on top of the bots, though, friend. Oh, my God. That is a big kill onto the Dazzle as the Shrine is going to be popped. Here comes the Tornado. Or I should say the Meteor, as LC trying to toggle to his heart's content, but will he actually get away? Looks to be the case, as Ricky's not going to pursue any further. It's a 2-for-0, though. A nice fight overall for Slayers. They're going to find the Ember Spirit as the 3rd kill. Jesus.
Well, that's not good. You just got Rickied. Man, that Smoke Cloud is so good against this hero. And the itemization, again, like, you just don't have an answer on this guy. Maybe that'll be worth the BKB action.
LC is going to run into Ricky. Burrow Strike. 4 kills. We're going to see how big of a turnaround this is, but they're not done. They're going to take out this tier 1 mid at the very least. Sand King does have Epicenter. Oh, did they see him? Oh.
They have the gem on Ricky, too. Took it from Kangaroo.
I mean, that one kill was literally 1,100 gold. So.
And that's a BKB finish for PA.
She did it.
Oh, guys.
She's done it.
Cash up the Legion. He's only like 60% of her net worth now.
Oh, I wish our net worth indicator would work. I'll have to check the in-game one. That's super laggy all the time. And that's a pretty big dip. It was about 20k. Now it's approaching 10. And with the death timer still applied to the Legion Commander Ember Spirit, it should dip even under that. So huge turnaround here for Slayers.
All right. Well, I guess they've like halved it now, so that's kind of crazy. Damn.
You know what the counter to BKBPA is?
Is it blade mail?
Yes, very good. You're learning. Is she building it? No, she's going AC.
I mean, that's also very good, right? And if you want to be in the front line, it's understandable. Help them get some buildings. I'm okay with this decision.
It's fine. It's fine.
Ember got his blink, which I would say definitely a necessity at this point in the game. His next item will be kind of tough, though. If I don't know, that Ricky is so brutal.
Oh,
relocating.
Speaking of which, Burrow Strike into a duel into an insta-gib. Burrow Strike is taken by Rubik. Gonna use it full effect on Legion Commander. Nice BKB. Gonna avoid the skewer completely, but that was the 10-second BKB.
That was worth though. I mean, she would have died. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pulled into that base and then just getting RP'd into PA would have been in trouble.
All right, Io. Actually, pretty close to Ghost Scepter. That's gonna help quite a bit against the PA daggers that could potentially just one-shot her at some point.
Yeah.
Her.
Him. It. They.
The penis vagina monster, Io.
I really like the little.
Going for Abyssal now.
This blur. It makes it look like an eyeball.
Who?
The way when Io's pointing, it has that little like marker that shows which way it's moving. You know what I mean? It makes the thing get like a little bit of an eyeball. No, it's like you see the front of it.
Oh yeah.
The little marker. It's like the Ricky indicator. Like hit other side. See reverse for details.
I mean, I really don't think a Ricky's gonna notice those fine details. That is actually an advantage for Aya, though, in some small respect.
I think it's pretty distinct.
Really?
Don't you think? That giant, like, blue thing at the front of his head?
Well, you have to keep in mind also... What do you mean, the giant thing?
Well, I mean, it's like a little, like... It's like a little sheen. The way that it's moving.
Well, but keep in mind that these players... A lot of these players, in fact, play on, like, lower settings. That's pretty common. So, it probably looks even less distinguishable in that case. Of course, I'd never know. I'm playing on full settings, 1080 GTX, NVIDIA. All right, here we go. Smoke for Slayers.
Yeah, they've been set up for this for a while.
It's still about a 10k net worth lead right now. Yeah, waiting
Feeling that Ricky did get Kang his gem back, but
the Dazzle.
Oh, Dazzle. He seems to know this is happening.
Oh, the Dazzle. Yeah, they put down the sentry. Smoke was popped onto the Ricky. They know they're around here somewhere. And here we go. Telekinesis into the Sunstrike. Burrow Strike.
He went the other way for the grave.
And RP onto the Legion Commander. Oh! He skewers the other way, though. I don't know if that was intended, but here we go. PA going to town on the LC, or is it the other way around? And Io's going to take LC back to base. That's without. That's without a blade mail.
Yeah, it's power lifesteal. Got a lot of procs on the moment of courage.
Nothing's happening. Okay. Top lane?
Well, considering they went in first, that worked out pretty damn well. It did cost them... Wait. Did Kangaroo not die? Am I crazy? Oh, he's a minus 30-second respawn talent. Right. All right. I'm not crazy. Good.
What was the skewer all about?
Oh, I don't know. He went pretty deep.
They had him in place. Like, I gotta use skewer. I gotta use skewer. But facing the wrong way. Not sure. Oh, double damage, Ricky. Oh. Sanking has the gem. Here comes the smoke. Ah, yeah. That's a dead Ricky, ladies and gentlemen. Duel. Look how patient they are. Like, let me duel him. Thank you for waiting.
Thank you, team. Yes, good, good. Oh, Legion getting the old Lincoln's counter, it seems, here. So there's a Sanj flying out.
Oh, yeah. Halberd action.
Invoker's just like, I just got this in the mail. Okay. Thing is useless.
Hey, Ricky's got defusal, man. It's time for Ags. 33 minutes.
10 hits.
It's insane.
That's absurd.
But you gotta use it on somebody that survives for that long. That's the issue, right?
Yeah, that's a problem. I feel like Storm Spirit sounds like God tier. That'd be so funny. See him just zipping around with his Ricky thing.
Is sick. Yeah.
Or like a Chrono.
Legion.
Imagine if you were like in a Faceless Void when he chronoed like 3 people.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
And with a Magnus and Power, guys, we got some new drafts we gotta try out here.
Yes, let's do the Empower draft.
Sounds good.
If we miss one skill, we lose. Here comes the initiation by Legion Commander. Burrow striking Epicenter as well. Actually, no Epicenter yet. Gem is still inside the Sand King as PA buys back from that death. Sand King graved up for now as Io takes the Legion Commander back to base. Gem drops to the deck. That's going to be a freebie for the Dire. Meantime, they didn't go back to base, actually. They're just going for racks in the top lane. Can they get it is the question. Looks like
they're back bottom.
Indeed. Don't think they're going to get much more out of this. They almost get the melee. That would have been huge, but fortification was up for the Dire. PA snared up. I hear a Sunstrike. Oh, the Skewer back. Dazzle's going to have to grave himself. That's never something you want to see. He's going to apply Weave to his teammates and himself. Invoker. Oh my god, you're in a lot of trouble. Stolen grave, though. Very nicely done from Rubik. Pop that Shrine. Healing action. Double healing action from both sides as Ricky still has his ult. Nice tornado onto 2. Looks like the Searing Chain Sleight of Fist combination absolutely destroys the Ricky. And this mid lane is in a lot of peril. 2 dead with no buybacks. And this might just be it. Burrow Strike. That's an Aghanim Scepter.
Kangaroo's been on point.
Double
at this
kill
point,
for Ember Spirit.
The way he blinked in to stop the RP coming out in that first initial duel in the PA to grab another kill was just so well done by Kangaroo. He was still just wrecking face. He goes to the MKB later on because it's like at this point, it's just all with a single target and killing people. Don't need the farm.
Oh my, in the fountain. Oh, that's when you know you're doing well.
I think that's the disrespect.
He's just going to go for Throne. All 5 dead, only 2 have buybacks. Sunstrike, not enough. Not in line with the IO. Magnus buys back. Ricky doesn't have Aghanim Scepter, just keeping you guys updated.
They actually didn't get any more buildings. Only 1 lane did. It's kind of funny.
They still want to fight though, it seems. Smoke screen is applied. Ricky actually pops his ult already as IO is going to take somebody back to base. I hear an Epicenter. They're using it to taunt their enemies as the top lane is taken out. That's where they went. So that's 2 racks for WG. As the BKB is popped by PA. Can't really get much out of it. Io graved up. Still has a Ghost Scepter. Pops it now. And PA is in a lot of trouble. Gets completely bursted down with a Sleight of Fist. The Daedalus Ember Spirit is back. You heard it here first. As that is Mega Creeps for WG.
Now have Mega Creeps.
And my co-caster is speechless with this play. Gracious me.
Yeah, I mean, this game's over. It looked a lot more like game 1. It's just rough. They took over. Did it ever feel like the Dire had anything going? Like the laning setup seemed kind of brutal, which is surprising because it's almost like the Radiant had like more unique stuff in the sense of like a Legion on a side lane, or rather, I guess like not going mid in this duel situation, not going solo off lane. It's like this solo safe lane against 3 heroes and still owns you.
Can he get the RP? He wants it. He wants a 5-man RP. Just give the man the RP. Oh, he can't even cast it. Dear God.
Teams are just having fun.
And that's going to do it. So congratulations to Warriors Gaming Unity.
They will be in the 2nd SCA regional qualifier. Try and get their way to Taiwan.
Indeed. Very exciting stuff. Anywho, thanks for watching.
Well,
anyway,
thanks for watching, guys. Quite the series.
Yeah, that was much more competitive than the last series I cast. So I'm happy that went down this way. Game 2 especially, great game. If you guys missed Game 2, be sure to watch the VOD. It'll be up at some point whenever I end up uploading.
Yeah, Game 2 was good, actually.
Yeah. Any final words, Trent? At TrentPax Twitter.
It was great to have our cast together. It's nice. We're back, baby. It's like the hub all over again.
I know.
Golly gee willikers.
I'm usually much more serious than this when I cast.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
I apologize, everyone, for being super unprofessional. I have no excuse. Valve will never invite me to an event with this kind of unprofessionalism.
Your attitude, you know?
I will try my hardest.
Really got to fix your attitude, buddy.
You piece of shit. Don't talk to me that way. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. For me, I'll be trying to cast a little bit more as the months go by. I'm super out of practice, so I apologize for putting you through that, Trent. When are you casting next, friend?
Not till after Kiev. So I just get to sit back next couple days. We'll watch some Dota 2. It's gonna be excellent. Yeah, there's nothing going on. We're not back with the championships of C Kappa. The grand final will be taking place shortly, probably sometime right after Kiev. So you'll hear from the Moonduck Twitter.
That's that's great to hear, Trent. Thank you for informing us of all of that great information.
We might have a very fun game night on Tuesday.
Really?
Probably going to be Battlegrounds.
Please enlighten us on this game night that you speak of.
Maybe we'll queue up against Fogged. I see him playing it all the time.
Oh, Fogged plays that game. I'm pretty sure he'll be in Kiev.
He'll be in Kiev. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Shane's playing from EU, I think, so we'll make it work.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Great to hear. All right, we're done. Thanks for watching, friends. I don't know why I like really long outros, Trent. Something.
I'm used to it.
I just like talking. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, we're signing out. Goodbye.